Hi everybody, thank you for watching. I feel like I always start my intros the same. I feel like I'm always apologizing for not getting videos up sooner, but I was away last weekend, so that is really my excuse this time around. But today I wasn't really sure what I was going to film, but it's been about 2 months since I've done a favorites video, so I figured I would talk about some of my recent favorites, beauty, and then a few non-beauty related. Please comment below, let me know what you want to see, because I will be reading through all of the comments and I'm going to pick one of your ideas to film for tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see some of my current favorites, please keep watching. So the first product that I have is by Makeup Forever. This is the Pro Sculpting Duo in the color 1. I'm not sure if it was a favorites video that I mentioned, the number 2 one, but I actually just recently picked this one up and it is so beautiful. It's more of like a cooler pink highlight color, so for those of you guys who maybe are a little bit lighter skin tone and you don't want something so gold like the number 2, this one is gorgeous. I love how pigmented they are. The number 2 reminds me a lot of Whisper of Guilt and Estee Lauder Heat Wave. It's the same kind of texture and consistency. So when I tried this one out, I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. I originally wasn't going to get it because I was like, you know what, I don't really ever grab for the cooler tone highlights, but I'm really happy I did because I've been wearing it a lot lately, and I'm actually wearing it right now on my cheeks, and I really love the subtle pink glow that it gives me. Again, my skin tone is a lot paler right now, so this looks great with the paler skin tones. The next product that I have, I've had forever now, but I've just recently became more obsessed with it. This is the MAC Global Glow, and it is a bronzer. It has like such a shiny texture to it, so it's more like a highlight and bronzer in one. It's the mineralized skin finish, but it gives you such a beautiful bronze color. So I think for this year, it's been the first time ever that I just kind of let my skin be, and I didn't do any tanning beds, I haven't laid out in forever, I didn't go on any vacations that I got a tan, so I've just been kind of rocking my lighter skin tone for a while, and a lot of bronzers are either too dark, too matte, too orangey. They kind of flake off, but this one, it's going to give you like a beautiful glow and a highlighted finish at once. So I really have been loving this. If you guys haven't tried it, it's definitely a must-have as far as bronzers. Next up, I have this new concealer by LA Girl. These ones are so affordable and I absolutely love these. They finally came out with an orange color and it's a creamy consistency, which is amazing. I know in my how to cover dark circle videos, I mentioned an orange concealer. I believe I showed you guys the NYX concealer, and then I also have a Makeup Forever, but they're more of like a cakey concealer, which have always worked great for me, but I found this more liquidy texture looks amazing and it covers really nicely. So if you guys don't know about the orange concealer, I'll quickly fill you in. What it does is it cancels out the bluish purple undertones underneath your eyes. So if you guys have really bad dark circles or just dark spots under your eyes, if you apply this before your concealer, it's going to help cancel out the darkness, and what it's also going to do is put a layer under your concealer. So you know how sometimes throughout the day your concealer can fade a bit and then your dark circles just come right back out? When you layer it, the orange is going to help keep it covered, so if throughout the day your normal concealer fades a little bit, the orange is still going to be underneath there to help cancel it out. So I've always found that using this really does make a difference, especially for long wear. So I'm obsessed with this and it's so affordable, which is great. So next up, I have a blush that I've just been using so much lately. I don't think I've ever really mentioned a blush in a favorites video. I mean, maybe once or twice, but I'm always just trying new blushes, mixing different colors, and I've never really had a favorite, but every time that I've traveled lately, I've brought just this one color with me and I've been so happy with it. So I figured I would include it in this month's because I feel like I've been grabbing this one more than any other shade. The reason is, it's the mineralized blush, also from MAC. It's called Petal Power. And the reason that I'm loving this one is it's going to give you, as well as the bronzer, like a nice sheen to your face. So with summer right around the corner, we love that glowy, dewy look. And if you use products that have a little bit of shimmer in them along with a highlight, you are going to be glowing and it's going to look amazing. So this color is a beautiful pinky peach, more on the peach side, but I'm wearing it today as well, and it just goes with any makeup look that you do. So I'm obsessed with this one. I had to include it today. And the next product is something that I picked up probably like 4 months ago, I'm going to say. It's by Urban Decay. It's the Naked Illuminated Highlighter. You guys know how much I love my highlighters. It's a beautiful champagne color and it's so big. So I have been applying this all over my chest if I'm going out, as well as just right on my cheeks. It's just a gorgeous champagne color, and it also has a little bit of a sparkle to it. So it's not just going to give you that pretty highlighted look, it's going to also add a little sparkle. So when you hit the light, it's going to look nice and shimmery and sparkly. But I absolutely love this one. I think it comes in another color, which I have, but this has been one of my favorites at the moment. So I have two lip glosses that I've been in love with ever since I got them. The first one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Vintage, and it's this beautiful pinky mauve color, and it has a tiny bit of like a gold sparkle in it. I'll swatch this so you guys can see it up close, but it's just such a gorgeous color. Their new glosses are so pigmented and so beautiful. You don't even need a lipstick underneath. So if you guys are looking for some of their lipstick, the whole nude range are just gorgeous. They're to die for. I actually did a friend recently for her wedding, and I used, it was either this one, I think I may have mixed this one along with a little bit of a lighter nude, and it was just so gorgeous. And the next one is from BH Cosmetics. It's the Forever Aqua Gloss Nude, and they came out with a whole line of all different color nudes, which are gorgeous, but this one is my favorite. It's called the color Scone, and I'll also swatch it for you guys, but they're really pigmented, and these ones are super hydrating, which I like. They're not that sticky consistency that some glosses have. So these two glosses I've been loving. I also wanted to quickly mention, I'm wearing it on my lips right now along with Whirl Liner. I also mixed in Gerard Buttercup, so it lightened it a little bit. But this is the new liquid lipstick called Craft, and this is also by Anastasia. They just came out with this one and the color Unicorn, which I'll show you it really quick in case anyone is interested. So these are the two new shades, and how gorgeous are they? I'm obsessed. I love these purpley colors. I think the color Bambi, I haven't tried it yet, but it was on my list of next ones to try because it's such like a bright fluorescent color, and I haven't really ever tried something this color, but they're gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this color. Isn't it so pretty? I think it's great for summer, and I think it's also going to be really pretty for fall as well. The next product I recently just got when I was in LA. Harush was telling me about it, and she's a makeup artist for all kinds of celebrities, and she does all kinds of amazing makeup. So whenever she was like, oh, this product's amazing, you must have it, I was like, buying it, buying it. This is by Guerlain. I think I'm saying that right. It's the Terracotta Spray. It's a bronzing powder mist with sunscreen in it. So she was telling me how when she was away on vacation, she would just spray this on her face and she didn't even need foundation. It's basically halfway empty since I got it over the weekend, and the reason for that is I didn't get a spray tan before LA, which I was really hoping to get because everyone out there is so gorgeous and tan. But so I brought a couple fake tanners with me, like instant tanners that I can use to just kind of throw on if I was going out or anything like that. This is amazing. It's not just for your face. I was spraying it all over my body, on my arms. It's such a fine mist that you don't need to blend it in. Like, I'm gonna spray a little on my face and we'll see if we can see a difference on camera, but I love it. This is in the color 2 medium. I also bought it in the color light because I have light skin and the light one would maybe look a little bit better, but I wanted a tan while I was out there, so number 2 was the one that I used the most. I don't know if we'll be able to see with all the bright lights the difference, but it just goes on so fine and it just gives you like a nice glow. So I'm seriously obsessed with this stuff. This one we picked up, I think, at Saks, and then a couple days later we ended up in Sephora, and let me just tell you, we are so bad together. 2 makeup artists in Sephora is never a good idea. But so I found it in the light color in Sephora and I picked that up as well. So in love with them. They're a little bit pricey, but what's cool about these is it has SPF in it, so if you guys are going out in the sun and you want a nice sun-kissed glow without caking on any product, this is super lightweight and it gives you a flawless finish. The next product I have been in love with ever since I got my hands on it. I bought both of the colors online. This is the platinum one, which I'm loving. It's a more of like a rose gold finish. I'm going to show you the two swatch side by side depending on your skin tone. Feel free to choose whichever one you want if you are looking for something like this. The darker one is great for if you have a tan. It's going to give you a gorgeous glow. This one looks a little bit better on lighter skin tone because it's not going to give you like a tan look. It's just going to accentuate your own skin. It's going to make it look flawless. It's going to make it look like you have diamonds on your skin. So this Body Bling by Scott Barnes is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys swatches right now so you could see the difference in colors, but it's gorgeous and I know I'm going to be drenching myself in this the whole summertime. The whole summertime? The whole summer. So next I have two nail polishes that are gorgeous for spring and summer. The color that I had on in my last couple of videos was Essie Sittin' Pretty, and I think, could be wrong because Essie always releases new stuff. I think this is from their new collection, but again, I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but it's such a vibrant, bright purple. Gorgeous. I know a lot of people were asking what color it was, and since I was away I didn't have any of my products, so I wasn't sure exactly the color. And another one that I've been in love with for at least 2 years now is the China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy, and it's just such a bright neon corally orange color, and it looks gorgeous with a tan. I love it on my nails and my feet, so wherever you want to put it, but it's whoop. But it is such a gorgeous color and I'm obsessed. Scream summertime! So I quickly wanted to mention a couple non-beauty related items because they've been my favorite. I've mentioned in a few videos how my skin is it just hates me. I have such sensitive skin that I can't use any flavored lotions, I can't use good detergent, I have to use everything like made for sensitive skin, free of dyes, free of this, because I just have eczema and my skin's just horrible. I wanted to just mention my razor only because I didn't realize how good it was until Brett wanted this razor because he loved it. And I wanted my own, so I went out and bought a different one that was also good for sensitive skin, and it just like pulled and it just hurt and gave me razor burn. So I didn't realize how amazing this was until I tried a different one. It's the Schick Hydro Silk, I'm pretty sure it's called. This one is for sensitive skin. The heads that I use are made for sensitive skin, and it has like a nice little cushion on it, so it does not give me rug burn. Does not give me razor burn, and it just makes my skin feel super soft. And yeah, so if you guys have really sensitive skin and you're looking for a good razor that's not gonna affect you, this one has been great for me. And I used to use just like the disposable daisy razors forever, and I liked those, but I always would get razor burn if I didn't use a lot of soap or a lot of anything with it. So this one is worth the money in my opinion. There's a helicopter outside my window, which should try to be quiet. The next product is deodorant. It's by Tom's. And I think it was one of my nighttime routine videos where I mentioned that I apply deodorant before I go to bed. And I saw a lot of people commenting and letting me know that it's like really, really bad to apply deodorant before you go to bed, because what a lot of you were saying is that there's an ingredient in it that can cause cancer and blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, I won't be using that deodorant anymore. This is the one that I picked up after that because it says that it's no artificial fragrance or preservatives, it's long lasting, it's natural, it's aluminum free, and it has like a pretty nice scent to it. Also on the back it has like a million different reasons why that this one's like better. So I've heard good things about Tom's. I also use their toothpaste because we're trying to get the healthiest thing that you can get. Let me know if you guys have heard anything about this brand. I've been using it and I felt safer about it. I haven't felt any difference, or I haven't seen any difference, but I just heard that it was healthier for you guys, so I wanted to mention it because I think that's one thing a lot of us don't realize, myself included, is that there's so many products out there that are so bad for us and we don't know, and we use them on a daily basis, and they're saying that it can cause breast cancer. Think of how close your armpit is to your boobs, so it's like, it only makes sense. So I think this option is a lot better than maybe some of the other options that they have out there. Just thought I would throw that in to share with you guys. The next thing that I wanted to mention is Honest Tea. I've always been in love with tea. Usually I only drink hot tea. I have all kinds of different teas at home that I'm obsessed with. But I also love the Starbucks tea, but it has a lot of sugar in it, so I know it's not really good for you. This was actually something I found by mistake. I was just craving some sort of iced tea, and I think Brett ran into Wawa or something and just pulled whatever he saw. This one is the raspberry, and then there's also like a green tea with like honey or something, and you could just tell that they're healthy. They're not super sweet, and they're not like, oh my god, delicious, but they're so refreshing, and you just feel good drinking them. There's 100 calories per serving, 26 grams of sugar, which actually I think that's kind of high. But it is organic, and I have been liking it a lot, and apparently this is a lot better for you than a Snapple or some of the other teas out there. So another favorite that I wanted to mention. And then last but not least, my candles that I have been burning all over my house. This is Coconut Vanilla Bean. It's Yankee's candle. It's so delicious. Normally, my obsession, no, one of them went out. Normally my obsession is vanilla candles. I've loved any type of like vanilla, vanilla cupcake, like all of those yummy vanilla flavors that I'm sure you guys have all have all smelt. Just basically anything vanilla was the ones that I would always grab first, but when I smelt this one, I think I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond, I was like, oh my god, yes, I bought like 10 of them and they smell so delicious. So yeah, I figured for this month I would include a couple non-beauty favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do decide to go out and try any of the products that I recommended, I love hearing your feedback as always because it just makes me really happy when I recommend something and then you guys go out and love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and again, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you want to see tomorrow because I will be filming again and I only want to post what you want to see. So I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.